Welcome back to Medina County, Texas, GMRS. When the wife says,
You gotta sell all your radios.
which one do you keep? Let's talk about it. So this video isn't as much as a review as it is a question that I was asked. Dave, WRPY682, and I were sitting around a week or so ago, and we're like, okay, if we could only have one radio, what would it be? And I had to think about it, but after thinking about it, I think I came up with an answer. So this video is more about just what would, if I could only keep one radio, which one would it be? I can tell you my wife would never tell me those words because this hobby right here keeps me out of her hair. So she enjoys that. So I picked the Radionity GA-510, which is this one here. And I had seen the Baofeng BF-H6, which, as you can tell, they are exactly alike. All right. This one's missing the sticker. I think it fell off the first day I got it a couple of years ago. But I bought one of these. I had some credits on Amazon, and I think I picked it up after my credits for like 16 bucks. So I was like, what the hell? Let's pick an extra one up. So why would I keep this as my last radio, right? I think... Oh, let me back up. I had thought about saying the BTEC GMRS Pro, but it's so... I don't want to say it's limited, but it is limited, right? It's GMRS only, whereas these radios, it's the full dual band spectrum, right, that you get on these radios. I think the value, as you can see, this is everything that came in this box. I think the price was 51 bucks. Oh, and you know what? I don't have the extra battery. This actually comes with 2 batteries. So you get the radio, the regular antenna, you get the dual band higher gain antenna, you get the mic, you get a wall charger for the base, you get a car charger for the base. I cannot find a battery eliminator that will slip on the back for either one of these. And I've been searching for a while. Kind of surprised they don't have one. Of course, you get the old handy-dandy ear mic thing. I'll throw that in the trash. You get the good old wrist strap. You get the good old user's manual. You're better off watching some YouTube videos on that. They do send you a BRI programming cable. Right? So for 51 bucks, 2 batteries, and all of this, you can't beat it. It's the same damn radio, right? We're going to hook it up to the watt meter in a minute just to make sure we are getting the same amount of power from both of them. I've put this one on a previous video just testing it, and I think it's kicking out right around 8 watts, which we know it's true dual band. When you get up into those 460s, you're going to lose some of the power. So we want to make sure this is getting the same thing. Are these the best radios? No, right? They're not bad, but they're not the best. You don't have the ability to change any of the function buttons, right? They're all set. You can't change it. In all honesty, it's a Baofeng UV5R in a different package, which I do like this package, right? It's a 2200 amp, 2200 milliamp battery, which is, about average for what you get in these HTs. But I don't think for the value you can beat it. If in the event of an emergency, you can transmit on ham bands if needed. I don't recommend it, but in an emergency, you do what you got to do. Going back to this one, this radio right now, you can get this radio with this antenna or a similar antenna to that. The radio and 2 batteries is like 65 bucks. Then you got to pay about $20 for the better antenna. This, I believe, was $18-20, right? This is a heavier duty microphone than this. You can just feel the difference. This one doesn't seem bad. The cord is a little bit thinner. It's a little more stiff, right? This one's very flexible and a little bit longer. But for the price difference, you're looking at about $100 here versus everything stuffed, and I mean literally everything was stuffed in that box for $51 on Amazon, right? So, this would be the last radio I if I had to sell all of them, that would be the one that I would keep. Some of my thoughts on this. Once again, she said I had to get rid of all the radios. She didn't say I had to get rid of the amplifier that was sitting there, right? She didn't say I had to get rid of the big antenna sitting up on top of the shack. She just said I had to get rid of the radios. She's got to let me keep one because I got to talk on my repeater, right? So I could hook this up and use it as a base station if I needed to through the amplifier. And knowing that this comes with, I have the poor man's repeater hooked up on a battery eliminator, so you could hypothetically do the same thing with this. Set it up as a base station if you needed to. It's a mobile unit, right? You put the big antenna on it if you're out walking around. So I think, in my opinion, this one's just a little more universal than some of the others. And once again, has a whole bunch of power. Once again, I'm not saying it's the best radio. I'm just saying it's the one I would keep. Gonna flash some pictures up for you. We actually have, I bought 2 of these about 2 years ago or so, and knowing that they're putting out more watts than the UV5Rs or any of the others, we have one of these set up with the mic on a charger plugged into the wall with an external antenna set up at the Hondo airport for my wife to monitor. One of the guys that works there, Doc, he's in our club. So he'll get on there and chat with us. And once again, as y'all know, Hondo is 14 miles away from here. And on that setup with the antenna up top, you'll see the pictures. They get out perfectly. And it's not even the best mobile antenna. It was the one that Midland used to give out, kind of the short, stubby, thin with the thin wire. You'll see some pictures of it. But with that setup there, they're getting out quite nicely. So show you some pictures of that. Let's put this thing on the meter and see if we're getting close to what this one gets. We'll put them both on there just so you can see them again. Let me get it all set up and we'll take a peek. All right, so first one up, let's go with the Radionity GA-510. As always, using the middle set of numbers, starting with the 0 up to the 10 right there. On high power, you are looking at 8.5 watts on the GMRS channels. All right. So let's get the Baofeng hooked up and see if we're getting anywhere close to that. Once again, these are advertised at 10. So let's see what we're doing on this one. High power. Let's go to the right channel. I have not looked at this yet, so we're looking at this together. All right. We are at 8 watts. I had a little feedback on this one. My apologies. So this one is, let me take a peek at that myself dead on. So we are right at 8 watts on this one. So we're actually half a watt shyer on this. I know somebody's going to comment, but Don, you got these connectors, you got the patch cable. Listen, it's just easier this way. I'm not going to stick it on there. I might be losing 1/4 of a watt, right? So we're definitely in the ballpark. So interesting, and that is one of the problems with these cheap Chinese radios, right? There is not a lot of consistency. If you lined up 1,500 Yaesus right here, or ICOMs or Kenwoods, right, you're going to get consistency across the board. But when it comes to these guys, that's what we're dealing with, right? So, listen, I'm still happy with 8. It's 2 watts higher than the GMRS Pro, and it doesn't change my mind on if I only could keep one radio around, which one would it be? It would still be this one right here. But I love my wife. She's not going to make me do that. She loves me. I hope she's watching this video. And now I want to know, what is the last radio you would have if you had to get rid of everything, or if you could only buy one, or if you could buy one, the one that you really want, which one would it be? Make sure you put it in the comments below. I would love to hear what you have to say about it. If it's something way off the wall, maybe I'll get my hands on one and review it for you. Give you my thoughts on it, and hell, you might even change my mind. So we're at about 386 subscribers, as y'all are all aware. We've got some stuff to give away when we hit 500. I may even have some extra prizes coming in to hand out. Tell your friends, tell your family to watch my videos, subscribe to the channel, so we can give these cool things out even faster than what I was hoping. Thanks for watching. I hope y'all all have a great day, and we'll see you on the next video. Don't forget, let me know which radio is your favorite, which one would be your keeper. Have a great day. See ya.